So that's where we are today. We've got dippage in the markets, and that's why we have our poll question in there that we've done the last few weeks. This is what we're seeing right now. Where are you? Are you buying? Are you holding? Are you selling? And to kind of, we're going to get into the bigger stuff here, but to just like look at that question right now, I mean, it would be obvious to say you want to buy right here, like red candles, as long as you believe in the asset, you're going to double down and buy. But we're getting to a point where, and I've heard a lot of people say this, you were just saying it yourself, Ewok. I mean, we have been at down only kind of macro wise now since November of 2021, basically. Now there's been like different scenarios of that. We're certainly up off of 1 year ago today. I mean, we had the capitulation to 17K a year ago and then 15K in November of last year. But some people are just out of money. I mean, there's some people that want to invest in this market are just like, oh my God, I've DCA'd all the way down. I even upped it. Maybe they're even being responsible. They didn't just put in some huge lump sum. They've really been, cautiously DCAing in the whole way down here. And then if they are in Hex and in Pulse Chain, they experience that kind of stock split. And those prices obviously have gone down since launch. So there's a lot of people down. There's a lot of people that are just like, I just got a hodl right now. So talk about that mindset real quick too. Like if you don't have tons to put into the market right now, you could say that person maybe made a mistake by doing it. And they'll have to build up some cash. But talk about the mentality of just being like, I'm just going to have to grin and bear these charts right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's definitely hard if you've DCA'd the whole way down and then it dips even further and you don't have anything left, man. It's a tough situation to put yourself in. But it's again, it goes back to how bad do you want it? There's always ways out there to make more money, get a second job if you really want, start some sort of business or something. I mean, obviously it takes money to start it.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I know it takes money to start a business. And if you don't have any dry powder for crypto, you most likely don't have money to start a business. But the best thing you can do is take on some hours, get a second job, and put all of that money into crypto. Now's the time to be doing it. And I know it sucks and I know it's hard. But it's the no risk, no reward type thing, especially right now, as the prices are approaching these bottoms that we're seeing. And, it does suck. I was able to move some more money over, a couple of days ago, and it's not a whole lot, but it's I want to buy at these prices. I was buying very large sums at about 8 cents when Hex was at 8 cents. So, all of that money is even, down, and that was on the way up. I didn't buy a whole lot as it rose. I tried to buy some as it came down. But the majority of the money that I put in was around 8 cents because I had some major money clear at that point that I had access to. So yeah, it's tough, but you got to do what you got to do. You have the videos of the minimalist lifestyle things. There's always hacks you can do to save money. If you really want and are determined to do it, there are ways to save money and to put a little bit extra in each paycheck or whatever it may be.
Yeah, you got to make those life adjustments. And, I shout out to, I forget who it was on Twitter the other day. I saw say this, might have been that Optimus Kevtron dude. I'm not sure, but some Hex person. I think they hit the nail on the head, basically. Like, you have to be comfortable with adjusting your lifestyle if you're going to be in this market, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't live with the extremes of what the market does. You shouldn't hastily retire or quit your job or something like that at the top of the bull market, just like you need to know what you need do. You need to know what you're doing when these prices are low. And that means, I've talked about literally on this channel before about like the rice and bean diet or whatever else. I mean, like there's ways you can eat for super cheap. There's all kinds of things that you can do in the meantime. And I understand some people don't want to hear that. They don't want to lower themselves to those standards, but, make fun of Dave Ramsey as much as we may. One of my favorite quotes from him is he would always say, live like nobody else now to be able to live like nobody else later. And I think that is very applicable of the things that he says. So